Here we go. Good morning. It's Monday, April 4th. This is Chair Pilates. We're using a TheraBand today. I hope everybody's having a great morning. This is our new time, 9 a.m. All right, let's go. All right, I'm just going to hold the band on my lap for now. Oops. Here we go. Using a TheraBand, we're going to lift the arms up and down. Big inhale. And lift. One more time, up and down. Good. Swing the arms around. So palms backwards, palms forward. Make it a little bit bigger by leaning forward a little bit. Two more. Good. We'll just circle the wrists. Let the fingers be relaxed. And reverse. Good. And then flip the hands over so the palms are lifted. So you're going to open the hands, close the fingers, open. Tip your fingers towards the floor when you open, and then tip them towards you when you close. So you're working your wrist too. Open and close. One more time. And close. Palms come together in front of you. Lift your elbows up. Bring your elbows down. Lift. Lower. Try to keep the palms connected at the bottom, at the base, while you would do this exercise. Two more. Good. Hands on the knees. We're going to twist to the right. So I'm going to use my left hand to push me around a little bit. And then twist to the left. And to the right. And to the left. One more each way. Good. Hands on the knees. You're going to slide down over the knees. You're going to go as far as you like to go. If you want to go all the way to the floor, feel free to do that. Obviously, you don't want to tumble out of your chair, so you need your hips all the way back against the back of the chair. So we'll go down, we'll start small, mid-cat, mid-shin, and then back up and over. Feeling the sensation of your fingers on your skin, even through whatever it is you're wearing. Let's go down the sides. And as we go along here, if you're comfortable, you can go closer to the floor. One more. And then we'll come up and go through the inseam of the leg. So inside. Two more. And one more time. Good. And then just starting at the shoulder, you're just going to brush all the way down to the wrist. Make sure you cover the whole circumference of the arm, so all the way around. Switch sides. Feel the nerves tingling when you do this. Waking everything up. Good. Fingers laced together. Flip the hands around if you can to push away. And then flip the other way and take the front of the hand towards the camera. Pull in, turn around and push away. Switch. One more time out. And this direction. Good. Take your strap, put it over your knees. We'll do a little bit of breathing. So I'm gonna bring my legs together. I'm still sitting all the way at the back. I'm gonna open the shoulders a little bit. So I'm just gonna pull my shoulders back a little bit. The band's not super tight, so you're gonna inhale, pull back. Exhale, let it come back to rest. Inhale, pull back. Pull back. Open the chest. Good, let's add a little head turn. So as you pull back, if it makes you dizzy, you can leave it out. Pull back, turn your head. Come back center. Switch sides. Pull back. Last time. Good. Take the band, go over your head and behind your upper back. Hold the band so it's underneath your arms there. Now we're going to reach forward with the arms and then bend and then sit back up and bend the elbows. So reach with the arms. This will pull your upper body forward. Bend the elbows. Reach. Reach away. One more time, reach away. Good, now we'll open side, elbows in. Open side, inhale again. One more time. And in. I'm going to place the strap on my knee. I have a very long strap. We have this conversation every time. So if yours is a little bit shorter, like the standard issue, which is pretty short, move it all the way over. So just the end is on your leg because we're going to side bend this direction. Okay. So here we go, up and over. And the strap should get caught underneath your arm there. Doesn't have to be tight. So make sure it stays behind your arm, not in front of it. One more time. Good. Give yourself a tiny bit more strap. We're going to come around in front of our face here. So you're going to come up, twist a little bit, come down and around. Up, twist, down and around. Again, does not have to be tight. Two more, up and over. Good, and open and down. Slide it to the other side. Anchor it on your knee. Reach away. Come up, side bend. Come back. One more time. We're going to come up and around. So if you want to give yourself a little bit more room, come up, circle around, open, up. 2 more. Open. I'm twisting a little bit and side bending and around. Good. Pull the band out from into the front. Let's go into the right foot. So the band will go underneath your right foot. Again, still leaning back against the chair all the way back. Lift the leg, make the band slightly shorter. Bend the knee and extend and bend. Make sure your hands are comfortable. Just moving all these joints. So we'll stay up, go out to the side, come back in, bend the knee and down. Up, out to the side. How wide you go is up to you. Up, out to the side. Open. Two more, up and open. One more time, up and open, close. Holding here. Extend your arms so they're straight. Pull back, elbows wide. Extend your arms. Keep your leg up. Use those upper leg muscles and the support from the band. Maybe if I talk loud enough, you won't hear that. For 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Foot down, place your other foot inside. Lean back, pull back on the elbows, bend and straighten. Two more. Good. Open side, come in, bend the knee. Up and open. Open, close. Last one. Open, close, good. Straighten the arms. If you want to make the band tighter or looser at any point, go ahead. Pull back, arms wide, and straighten, and pull. I'm pulling my toes back, really flexing my foot, getting that nice stretch in the back of the leg there. 2 more. One more time. Good, and home. Strap comes off your foot, leg goes down. You're gonna hold it short. We'll start with just our hands and our arms doing the exercise, and then we'll add the band, okay? So hold the hands open and keep the arms right next to the body, and then you just slide like your hands are on a table. You slide out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. You'll get this rotation in your shoulder, which will open up the collarbone a little bit, I hope. So I want you to start to add a bend in your spine. So as your arms open, your spine is going to bend forward a little bit and then back to whatever position it starts in. So just a little bend forward and back to normal, whatever normal is for you. And open and close. 2 more. Open. One more time. Open and close. Open like this. Hands come together. Open like this. So I'm leaning over the side a little bit. You can choose to do that if you like, or you can just stay sitting in the middle, right? But what my hips are doing is staying on the chair. So no matter how far over I go, my hips stay on the chair. And center. Good, hands on the knees. Lift and drop. And lift and drop. Make sure you allow the shoulder blades to melt all the way down. Up. Let them melt. One more time, up, and let them melt. Now at this point, the chin's gonna go towards the chest. So the shoulder blades are melted. You're gonna let the chin drop and lift. Getting this nice stretch along the back of the neck here. Down, up, lower, nose up, nose down. One more time. Good. So we're going to do all that holding our band. So you can do it without the band if you want. These. We're actually going to add the band to the tilt of the chin. So on this first exercise, you want your band pretty narrow, right? So that when your arms go out to the side, and I'm just trapping the band in my thumb here, I'm just pulling out to the side and in. So I have to hold it with my thumb. If that doesn't work for you, hold it with your fist. Watch your wrists, right? You don't want to have your wrists kind of dangling. They stay connected to your lower arm bone. No wrinkles in your wrist. Tighter this is, the more you're going to feel it across the back. Our posture muscles, rotator cuff. No neck though. So if it's neck, open it up a little bit. 3 more. Good. I'm going to open up the band a little bit more so that I can go to the sides. Giving myself more straight arms. Again, watch the wrist. Pull out. The band might hit my chest. Totally fine. So I know my arms are going backwards a little bit. I'm going to add a side bend. Side bend. One more each way. Back and in. And back and in. Good. Strap down. Roll the shoulders back. Lift. Melt. One more time. Good. Grab, if you can, if there's somewhere you can hang on, grab the back of your chair somewhere, either down towards the bottom, depending on how wide your chair is. Okay, I have to go down towards the bottom because my back is a little bit narrow. And I'm just going to hold the bottom and just bring all this forward. And then relax. And again, bring everything forward and relax. And one more time, bring it forward and relax. Good. All right. Scoot forward for me. Bring this behind you. Let's do some core work. If your chair's unstable or tall, you know who I'm talking to, then find a more appropriate location, which would be closer to the floor and more stable. All right, here we go. Knees, hands on the knees, tuck and curl. Sit back up. So my hands will stay on my knees and my hips will move under and then back up. And I'm gonna go ahead and go a little bit further than that upright position. Go under if that doesn't bother you. If it does, just stop wherever. Go under and up. This motion stretches out this part of your back here, this little part here, all right? So you wanna just be mindful of opening up these lower vertebrae here, these lower bones. Let them stretch out. Two more. Back. One more time, back. All right, we're gonna start to add a leg lift, okay? So the way you can do that is by taking the band underneath your right leg. You don't have to use the band, you can just lift your leg up without it, okay? I'm just giving you an option to be able to lift the leg a little bit easier. So as your hips roll back, your leg is gonna lift. Again, make sure that you're stable in your location, okay? So as I curl back, I'm gonna lift my leg, and then I'm gonna come back down. If you don't need the band, don't use it. Curl and lift. Still doing that little curl of my hips. Getting a little bonus bicep exercise here. Roll back, lift your knee, come back up. If you don't need the band, don't use it. Roll back, lift. You can even use your hand if you want. One more time on this side. Good, then we'll sit up. All right, so if you're using the band, it was underneath. So take it underneath the other leg. Bring it over the top, cross it. Make an X. Pull on it so you feel your legs come closer together. Okay. I'm gonna open my knees and close my knees. I'm gonna hold this so that I have some tension against my legs. Open and close. Just noise everywhere. Open and close. Ooh, while I'm sitting up tall here, I'm just working those tummy muscles, just pulling them in, keeping them connected to what I'm doing. Shoulders are down, arms are straight, using everything through the back of my body, all the way down through the spine. 5 more. Breathe. 2 and 1. Good. Change legs. Roll back, lift up. Okay. Use the band, don't use the band, your call. Use the back of the chair, that's your target. Hips curl under you, roll over your butt. Sit back up on top. You should feel those bones under there, right? Giving yourself a tiny little hip massage in the back there. Three more. By using the band, you don't use your hip flexor very much, which is nice. One more time. And up. Back underneath again. Bring it on the top, cross it over. Leave the legs where they are. Start with your legs super close together. I don't like that my feet don't show. Oh well. Okay. So we're gonna go straight back, elbows are straight. Is your band long enough? Straight back. This might pull up on towards your hips, that's okay. Back. Nice little extension here. You can add the upper chest. So as you pull, chest pops. Did these in the beginning. Inhale, pull. Exhale. Can never do enough extension. Open. Open those bones in the upper part of your back. Open. 2 more. Open. Good. Pulling out to the side. If you can maintain this, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. Okay. We're going back to this exercise, but this time you're going to step your feet out first. Okay. I'm just going to add a little bit of flavor to it by holding my arms here. But if you just want to relax your arms, you can. Open and close. This gives us a little bit broader range. I'm working all through my upper back, the back of my arms. Maintaining this pull out to the sides. If you get tired of that, put your arms down. 5 more. Great hip work. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and in. Good. Uncross. If you are prone to any kind of elbow inflammation, holding, I should have said this ahead of time, holding out like that probably isn't a good idea. It just might kind of exacerbate that. So, okay, let's take this leg off to the side. So you're going to turn here a little bit. Okay. So I've rotated slightly. Hand on this knee. This chair is not the most comfortable chair in the world. And if it were flat on the top, it would be. Let's side bend towards the front knee. Side bend towards the front knee. One more time. Swing around the other way. Back leg is as straight as you can make it. Front leg's bent. This is one you're leaning on. Side bend. Two more. Okay, we're going to work on the back of the head a little bit and the back of the neck. The band goes around the back of your head. Okay. You're going to hold it here. Your elbows come in. You want to drop your nose down. Use the band and the weight of your arms to kind of give you a nice little neck stretch. So don't pull. All you got to do is just drop your chin. And then come back up. Hands will come with you. Let your head drop. And just the weight of your arms is going to pull on your neck a little bit. Come back up. Exhale, drop. Inhale. Just 2 more, drop. One more time. and up. I feel that all the way down the middle of my back. So I'm gonna pull my hands forward a little bit so I feel the tension of the band. And then I'm gonna just move my head back and forward, back and forward. So I'm not pulling the band, I'm moving my head. Back, it might look like I'm pulling my hands, but I'm not. 2 more, back, forward one more time, back and forward. Good, take that away. Okay, head right, head left, head right. Then we'll start adding the drop of the chin. So go right, drop the chin, come around, come up, look front, head left, drop the chin. Switch. Having a nice little conversation in your head with your neck. Switch again. I'm finding it's not quite as noisy as usual because we stretched it out prior to doing this. Last time. Good. Tuck and curl back into the chair, lift the arms, sit back up, roll back. Cross your arms. Reach your arms. Notice the difference in the 2 locations and how it affects your trunk muscles, your stabilizing muscles. If you go here, it's going to become even more challenging to move back and forth. So pick whichever location works for you. I'm still rolling on my butt. I'm still rolling back, coming up. The only reason I turn is to show you what it looks like from that side. You want to have your chair back behind you. Go back to here. Back to here. Good, roll back, stay there. Lean against the chair, lift your arms, circle. Lift your arms, circle. One more time, lift your arms, circle. Sit back up. Now you have the option to just go up and down with your arms. You have the option to leave your arms there. If it bothers you to circle your arms, then just leave that part out. All right, here we go again. Go back to the chair. Lean against it, circle your arms 3 times. 2 and 1. Good, sit back up. Now you're gonna have the option to not lean against the chair and do that. So you either hold your arms, you lift your arms straight up, or you circle them. So I'm gonna go just before I touch. Circle, completely different exercise. Up, up, woo, and sit up. Yes, I see you. Okay. So if I were to turn sideways with no chair back, right? I'm giving you that option, but don't you dare fall off. If you don't want to take it, stay facing front. Curl back, circle. Keep your feet down. 2, 3. Sit back up. Yes? All right, just behind your back for me. Take a little break from that and we'll go back to it. So I'm bringing it up kind of back, right back here in the middle of my back. Open the arms, feet together. Rotate, center. You'll notice my hand doesn't come in front of me. So my arms are going to stay here. My whole body, arms, everything is going to twist. Exhale, twist. So the noise in the apartment below is going to go on for a while. If it gets too disruptive, you guys let me know and I'll have a little conversation with them. Twist. Twist, one more each way. Twist. And twist. And arms down. Good. Cross the band. Drape it in between your legs. We're going to lean straight back. I'm going to open the legs up this time. We're going to hit the back of the chair again. So no bending, no curling, just shoulders going to the back, shoulders coming back up. So right at the top here. Starting with the arms here. Lean back, come up. So I don't have that bend at the bottom of my butt. Lean back, come up. We're going to do the same combination of exercises, adding here if you like. Remember, the further away you are from the back of the chair, the more work you're doing, right? So I'm sitting pretty close to the front edge here. Oh. Exhale up. Keep your feet down. Option to add here. Don't pull on your head to get up, please. Everything comes up at the same time. Back. Up. It's hard to stop the momentum going backwards. Up. 2 more. Back. 1 more time. Back. Up. Close your elbows. Legs stay wide. Curl down. Come back up. Now, because I'm sitting so close to the edge, right, I really need my feet for this. So as soon as my elbows come towards my thighs, I feel the weight in my feet. That's going to stop me from tumbling off, right? So feel my feet. Come back up. Down. If you're not comfortable out here, move back a little bit. Down. Up. Curl forward. I am not pulling my head at all. My hands are like right by my ears. Curl. Up. 1 more time. Curl. Up. Yes? Yes. Grab your band. We all good? Roll out your wrists and fingers for a second. Reverse. How long have we been doing this class, guys? It's just looking back at my website is, I don't even know. Okay, so hold here. Hold about shoulders, same width as your shoulders, right? Here. Okay, elbows are bent. But I'm going to lift them up like this. So I'm going to go over like I just did, elbows down. Then lift up and reach. Elbows down towards the floor. So when I come up, my spine's going to bend and my hands are going to come up. No need to have a straight elbow, not necessary. Down, up, down, more extension. Up, 1 more time. You can look up, you don't have to. It'll change how much extension you get, but if it bothers your neck, and down. Okay, part 2 of that flat back exercise. Ready? So this time we won't touch the back of the chair. That's your option. If you want to continue to touch the back of the chair, by all means, go for it. Feet stay on the floor at all times. Starting here, lean back, almost to the back. Come back up. Lean back. I get to here and I start feeling this deep grabbing in here. These stabilizers, like holding on to stop me from falling all the way over backwards. It's nothing in my neck or shoulders. It's all down in here. Oh, and the hard part, right, is not having your legs do it. So really focus right in this area here. So if you're going back so far that all you feel is legs, then maybe stop before that. All right, so we're gonna add lift up 3 times. I'm sitting up, 2, 3. We're gonna add the circles, 1. So those are your choices, straight up and down or circles, 3. Okay, tip back, not super far, just a little bit. Lift up for 3, 2, 1. Come back up, paying attention to what happens in here, not what happens here. Lean back. Here's the circles. One more. Up and down. So as you add those arm circles, it kind of starts to spread out a little bit, right, across this area. Not so focused here, but out on the sides a little bit. 2 more times. Feel free to lean back against the chair if you would like. Totally acceptable. Back. Circles. I need to keep my feet down. So if I go back too far, my feet start coming up. One more time. Woo! Back up. One more set. Then we might get up for a second. Lift. 2. One more time. Up. And forward. Yes. Okay. Hands on the sides. Come down the side of your legs. I think I'll scoot back a little bit. Over the side of the edge. Come back up. 2 times in each location, on the side of the leg. On the top of the legs. Inside edges. One more. And in. Good. Just take your hands and just kind of rub out those hip flexors and quads a little bit. So gentle pounding there. Nice. Okay, let's stand up. We're going to do some leg swings from the side of the chair. Just leave your strap available. Okay. My camera up a little bit. All right, so I like my chair slightly in front of me instead of me trying to stand right next to it. Make sure it doesn't move. It's going to stay where it is. We're going to stand on the inside leg, the one closest to the chair. I want you to do like a little hip hike like this. So you're going to push your foot down into the floor and your heel will just come up on the other side. So your heel comes up and down, just a little hip hike, up. So it's happening in here, in the hip. One more time, up and down. Now we'll try to keep the hips pretty level. Tap in front, tap to the side, tap slightly to the back, not all the way, not back here, but off in that corner. Go back to the side, go back to the front, okay? So we want to try and not do this when we're moving our legs. So this is going to stay nice and dropped. Front, side, slightly back, side, front. Our standing leg is working very hard. Front, side, back. One more time. Front, side, back, and side. Take those feet together, okay? Take this inside leg and step it backwards. I'm still holding the chair. I know some people can hold two different places at once, which totally works too. So if you need that extra stability, get yourself in between maybe a counter and a chair, right? So this is our option one, is to just kind of hang here and stretch this leg out. Okay. Option two is to lift that heel up in the back and bend the knee. Lift the heel, bend the knee. My ankle's making all sorts of noises. Down and up. I'm going to bring that back knee forward. So I'm going to drop the heel, shift my weight to this leg, knee will come in, take it right back to where it was. So when we were doing those lean backs and we felt all that sensation in here, this is we're still using all this in. So my stability comes from here. One more time. Feet together. Good. Shake your hips out. Rock your knees. Good. Switch sides. Remember to stand slightly behind. Hip hike. Up, heel lifts, heel drops. Up and down. I'm tighter on this side, so the movement's not as easy. One more time. Up and down. Tap front. Tap side. Tap on an angle in the back. Back to the side. Hips stay pretty still, pretty level. That's the challenge, is to not have it do this, right? And back. So the movements are small. Makes that inside leg do a lot of work trying to keep those hips level. Back. How are we doing on time? Couple more minutes. Back, in, side, last one, front and together. Good. Shift your weight to your outside leg, step your inside leg back, bend your front knee, hold that stretch. Lift the heel up, front leg will straighten a little bit, put the heel down. Lift it up, put it down. Two more. Yes, good. Add the option. So either stay, lift the heel, or bring the knee inward and send it back. Bring it in. Reminder that you're moving from your belly. your guts. Last two. And down. Bring it in. Shake it out. I'm going to give you a couple options for the next exercise. As you know, in the chair, if we sit too long, our hip flexors get very tight. So I'm going to bring, let you use your chair back, or you're going to use the top of the chair, one or the other. Look at me all cut off. Because my computer's too low. Excuse my belly. There we go. So we're going to add in, so you can do it from here or a countertop, right? Where your hands are on the countertop, and you're going to lift your leg up and you're going to bend your elbow a little bit, but you can't let this move, right? This has to stay on the floor. So you bend your elbow, you swing your leg. Bend your elbow, you swing your leg. Okay? The other option is to do it with your hands on the top. So you're leaning over, you lift your leg, you bring it down. So that would look like this, but some people doesn't work. So if this is your choice, come here, leg comes up. I don't really care whether your hips turn a little bit or not. Let's do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. This is your choice. If you don't want to bend your elbows, then you just do tiny lift with your leg, yes? It's all about opening here and activating here. Sit on our butt. This becomes soft, doesn't do any work anymore. Great, awesome muscle right here. Super helpful. Okay, so focus on your butt cheek and right below it. All right, here we go. This would be option one. Option two would be to bend your elbows a little bit so your leg can come up. This is number 4, 5. This is 8. Yeah? Rock it out. I'm going to do the second option on my other side here. Set of 10. Go up. 6. 1 more time. 10. Good. Tummy engages to stand up. Yes. Find your strap. Place the strap across the front of your hips. Like so. This is another one of those exercises that if you have any kind of inflammation in your elbows, just give yourself plenty of band, right? So you're not pulling too hard. Okay. So I'm going to stand slightly away from the chair. So the chair is my target for my hips, right? Hips to the chair, hips back. So I'm standing straight up again. Hips to the chair, I'm not pulling this yet. Hips back, hips to the chair, hips back. Now I will start to pull my arms back at the same time that my hips go forward. So hips forward, pull back. If you're comfortable, please look up. Don't look down, okay? Look straight up, eyes straight forward. Forward. Whatever you're hitting with your hips, make sure it doesn't move. 3 more. Last time. Good, strap down. Standing next to whatever it is you're using. We're gonna do side bends, no strap. Arm comes up. You're gonna twist towards the chair a little bit and circle around. Now, if you want to, so I'm just rotating my rib cage right now. Rotating the top part of my shirt. I'm gonna add in my waist, my knees. So I bend my knees a little bit and come around. As always, I will send you a link for the class that you can do. Make a folder on your computer so you can save them. Please keep them to yourself. If you know somebody who would like to try class, refer them to the website and we'll get them started. And switch sides. Okay, so lift up. Come twist around a little bit. We're building a very nice library of classes. I'm going to add a little knee bend. This will give me a little more ability to rotate. Last 2. And up. Good. Stand up whenever possible. If you do a lot of sitting during the day, set a timer to make yourself stand up.